This girl cannot get enough of Chris Bumstead, and she seems to be in love with him and his physique. But she is enjoying herself too much to care how thirsty she looks. If Chris had to pick his favorite 3 exercises, they would be squats, incline dumbbell press, and bent over barbell rows. Chris Bumstead talks about his weirdest fan moments. A shy woman was following him around and then finally got the courage to approach him. Watch what happens next.
Like in shock, talking to me, and then asked for a hug, asked for a picture of me kissing her on the cheek, and then she actually slid her room number into my pocket and kind of walked away. It was one of those little movie scenes that I was shocked. I was like, this did not just happen.
The coveted title of Mr. Olympia has been won by Chris Bumstead not once, but 4 times. He secured first place in the classic physique category for 4 consecutive years, starting with 2019. And Chris is preparing to do it again in November 2023. One guy tried to warn him, but Chris Bumstead was already trapped, and he knew it. These girls played innocent, trying to help him pose, but we all know what they were thinking.
Don't do it! It's too late.
No, that's classic. You can't do that. No, this game is now. Let's bring that.
There's a lot more to Chris than bodybuilding. He is a co-owner of the supplement brand Raw Nutrition and an ambassador for the anti-aging company Revive. After this girl's boyfriend reveals a shocking secret, she does not react the way you'd expect. She is very understanding and she agrees with his decision. Chris loves it.
Fair enough. Tell me, fair.
I got some love from a girl there. Apparently, if you leave your girlfriend for me, she won't be upset. So anyone looking for an out in the relationship, I got your back.
You still think Sebum's daddy?
Yeah. Of course he is.
Well, that's a problem. You will not call another man daddy.
Ian Valliere is one of the most influential figures in Chris Bumstead's life. When the two met, Ian was just Chris's sister's boyfriend, but they soon found common ground. The pro bodybuilder not only inspired Chris to step on stage, but he also coached him. You'll find Chris Bumstead spending a lot of time at the gym, but when he's not training, he loves the outdoors. He's a social guy and enjoys going out with friends. It's not every day you get the chance to meet Chris Bumstead, so why not ask him to make your day even more memorable? She looked very pleased with herself. Chris Bumstead is known for his tight core and 30-inch waist. You can tell just from looking at him that he's following in the footsteps of bodybuilding legends. Chris admits to being inspired by names like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Barry DeMay. There is no shame in this woman's tweet. She knows what she wants and won't settle for anything less. Chris responds with some harsh truth, so she will have to reconsider.
If you don't have Sebum genes, don't look at me. From a girl too, so I'm sorry, but you might be lonely your whole life if you're waiting for that.
It might be surprising to know Chris didn't take bodybuilding seriously until he was 19. High school sports served as the foundation for his physique. Chris played football, basketball, baseball, and ice hockey. He was also interested in athletics and ran track and field.
What's the most attractive body type on a guy?
Sebum.
Sebum!
Sick physique.
Sebum?
Yeah.
Wow!
Before winning his first title, Chris was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease affecting his kidneys. IgA nephropathy means he retains water in specific parts of his body, a bodybuilder's worst nightmare. But Chris doesn't let it get in the way of his passion. Chris is also very active in social media, posting fitness, diet, and lifestyle content for an audience of over 20 million on Instagram and YouTube. The KK Fit twins were definitely enjoying their workout with Chris Bumstead, and they did their best to keep his attention on them, even playing the OMG You're So Funny card. Another way he relaxes is sitting down to read, especially anything to do with fitness. Of course, Lauren Findlay said yes to working out with Chris Bumstead. It was a chance for her to admire the view. Just watch the way she undresses him with her eyes.
Do you like stretch ever? Yoga, anything like that?
When it comes to diet, Chris Bumstead keeps it mostly clean. Even in his off-season, only 1,500 out of 6,500 calories are consumed through cheat meals. Chris might have muffins or Timbits as pre-workout carbs, but you won't find him binging on hamburgers and pizza. While other guys were training chest and arms, Chris spent most of his high school in the squat rack. It's easy to get distracted when Chris Bumstead is standing in front of you. These girls completely forgot about their conversation, but it's clear they were more than satisfied with the view. He's always been fascinated with strong, muscular legs. He especially admired Tom Platz's leg development, with thighs measuring 30 inches in his prime. Lauren Findley is ecstatic about being in the presence of Chris Bumstead. She can't wipe the smile off her face. She makes her feelings very clear when she refers to him being delicious.
I'm here with the classic Mr. Olympia, so what more motivation do I need?
That confidence is what you need.
Yeah.
Squats are at the top of the list because they push his limits with how much weight he can move. So far, he's hit 585 pounds for 6 reps. Chris Bumstead is so sweet testing this woman's strength. Imagine how other women would feel watching the interaction. Any excuse to touch Chris would be exactly what they wanted, if only.
I think I can't get a full range then. 1, 2, 3. So bad.
Given the lifestyle of a pro bodybuilder, it makes sense Chris has a fiancée with a background in competing. Courtney King is a former IFBB bikini pro who also grew up with an interest in sports. She also won Miss Bikini Olympia in 2016, so it's clear they're an ambitious couple. Probably not surprising Chris Bumstead used to have a Tinder account. He and his wife are casually scrolling through his profile, but nothing could have prepared her for this shocking revelation.
This smile. See, this is why I like Chris.
She approved. Would you swipe right?
I would swipe right. And at dinner tomorrow night,